We're counting down then. We're getting to 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's see.
Let's go.
Both players actually can go at the same time, or at least at similar times.
Oh, alright. Agent's off.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, forgot to say go in the chat. Okay, my bad. That was my bad.
They do give the racer gun for a reason. I think it's supposed to go off, but it's all right. It went off at the end. It went off in the end.
Yeah, it went off in the end. It went off in the end. It's fine. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna have audio from SWC for this race in particular, because of course, sadly, the audio from the stream from Agent is gonna be a little bit scuffed just because it's
yeah, a little bit
audio from a TV, but that's totally fine.
Yeah, you know, it is a nice 2004 aesthetic for sure, you know, throwing back to those old competitions, right, where we would just film CRTs and it'd be a 480p video, or maybe even 360, but, you know, we gotta make do, you know, whatever platform you can play Hat in Time on, play on it, you know, so.
Yeah, and here's when we're gonna see the Switch loadings, on top of, like, the Switch timer actually being the worst there is, because...
Yeah.
As you can see, like, the load actually started, but the timer is going. Like, you can see at the top right, the timer is going. Like, and he actually started with a 5-second difference, which is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the reason why we did, actually Doka did a rule, which pretty much is to, well, that's an interesting route that Agent is taking, okay.
Yeah.
That is pretty interesting. Basically the rule says that we are subtracting 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes from all the Switch runs because of the loadings and stuff.
Yeah, that only makes sense. I wonder why, you know, I mean, obviously the Switch isn't as powerful as a computer or a console. It's like, are they mining Mario coins as cryptocurrency? I don't really know what the, you know, the sort of limitation is. I believe the Switch only shows 720p when it's like, actually when it's docked, I'm sure it's different. I don't own a Switch myself, so I'm not quite sure.
Yeah,
but...
it is. Right,
so we're crafting the hat, so
we're seeing SWC going into the Mafia guy actually in the last place. So far so good.
And again, Bokid and oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so far so good for him.
Yeah,
we have again the changed layout for Bokid and Hatkid. Like we have Bokid on the left and Hatkid on the right.
As all things should be, balanced in the wrong kind of way. But yeah, we're going a little Mafia. No soft locks this time. I believe there was one earlier. Was it Avatar? I don't quite remember which player it was. But yeah, definitely soft locking on that Mafia could
that was a scary. That was a really scary DSJ from SOUC. Holy crap! Okay, wait, is he actually on the? Is he on the time phase? Oh.
Oh yeah. I need to make sure I don't react. I think I'm a little bit ahead in VLC, but I'm sure I regret saying that because then it'll lag and come back again.
Yeah, the crown is to show who is currently winning the race.
Mm-hmm.
It's not supposed to be that he's a king. He actually might be a king. You know, who knows? But yeah, in this case, it's to show that he's actually on the lead right now.
Yeah, now that we have sort of a few matches under our belts, people in the chat, like, how are your predictions going?
We have AJ in the chat saying I have time to chat. God bless the Switch loaded, holy crap.
Yeah, you gotta interact for sure. Yeah, so, you know, pretty standard barrel battle. Pretty good combos. I believe SWC didn't get hit at all, which seems like a very minor detail, but I feel like when you're trying to, I forgot what it's called, but when you hold the potion and you just sort of jump back without changing your orientation, you could get hit, you know, if you're too close to the Mafia when it does this punch attack, so... looks really good. We're just gonna dance on him. Ooh, unlucky beam climb right there.
Oh, he's having so much trouble. Agent has so much trouble right now.
Mm-hmm. And again, like you said earlier, interesting route for sure.
Yeah, interesting route. I guess he probably doesn't know like the full route, or maybe he does. Or maybe he doesn't remember. He doesn't have an actual run submitted for 100%.
Oh, gotcha.
But He's been a runner of the game for quite a while.
Yeah.
I will say a couple months.
I mean, worst case scenario, you know, you get this tournament to sort of motivate you. It's like, oh, let's actually see how we stack up against other people. Not that should be the mindset, right? I think you really should focus on yourself before focusing on the competition, because you know, if you make it all about everyone else, what happens to you, right? Then you won't keep improve. You'll only improve based on other people, and I feel like you should really focus on your own time. And you know, if the any percent tournament's going to do that, perfect. You know, and so that's why we have some people from, you know, seeds 1, 2, maybe someone, you know, one in this chat right now, and you know, some who, like you said, haven't submitted full runs, and so any opportunity, honestly.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah,
this was a tournament meant to be for like all kinds of players. Of course, like top players are like most of the time gonna win. Sadly, like that's where the competition is gonna go. But yeah. That's also why I decided to make it double elimination, to actually give more players like more chances to be in the tournament, participate, and have fun.
Yeah, no, single player is rough for sure. Or sorry, not single player. What? single elimination.
Yeah, single elimination is
it's like
rough, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially for this type of tournaments. Ooh, SWC actually opting for grabbing the bucket. I haven't seen this one in a long time.
Ooh, that's definitely mine. I have not incorporated any lag strats at all into my run, which makes sense. I'm only a 46. It's not, you know, anything stellar. I feel like I've only optimized the non-lag route basically, and so I hope to sort of start streaming in and really get into integrating those, because those are fun. Those look super fun. I was just sort of intimidated, you know. I want to get used to the movement first, see how Hackett moves, right? And so wanted to get that down. Wanted to get CTR done before I do any shenanigans for sure. But
yeah, it's definitely,
but fear not.
Definitely recommended.
Oh, sorry.
It's definitely recommended to take it easy on the strats and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna see if SWC actually does the victory or not. I'm not entirely sure if he does that, honestly. Okay, he said in the chat no right away. So, yeah, we are not gonna be seeing the Mafia quick kill from Geo, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, SOIC, don't feel obviously discouraged. This is what you're comfortable with. Because yeah, I mean, like sometimes you don't want to put every strat in your first run. That would kill your mentality so fast, because it's all so hard. So consistency for sure.
Yeah,
go for that.
That's all we see, taking a lot of damage there. That was kind of scary. Thankfully, this fight is not that hard. It gives you a lot of counter pumps. I think so far he actually got a 1-1, which is pretty decent on you.
Ooh, okay.
But I think he got one.
Yeah, I believe this is one of the more RNG heavy bosses, correct?
This is the second most RNG heavy boss in the whole run, pretty much.
I guess that'd be behind Mustache Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of her cherries and whatnot. Yeah, and so we'll see that later in the run.
The order goes from Mustachio to Mafia Bros and then to Toilet. Toilet actually has a little bit of RNG, so it's not really that noticeable, but you can lose like up to like 5 seconds to get like real RNG.
Oh yes, would that be like selecting the cherry when you're swinging, or is there another aspect that I'm missing?
No, the RNG comes in the second phase, where like he can spawn the cherries like really far away from you, and you will have to actually run towards the cherries.
Yes.
And
yeah.
If you are really unlucky and like he actually gives you a really bad pattern, you can lose that 5 seconds.
Oh. Yeah. But you know, it's sort of hard to avoid, right? Video games are video games. They're coded a certain way, and RNG is pretty inherent to a lot of video games. But you know, we try to minimizing them in runs is definitely optimal, and so yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So SWC is gonna be done with the Mafia, and it's gonna be straight to birds. Well, Agent gonna be finishing up Bar Battle now. Also, yes, I was referring to the any percent bosses for the most part. The Bird's boss is really not that bad. Like the worst RNG you can get is like I think like 18 seconds. So really, it's not that terrible.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Mustachio is still the worst RNG heavy boss in the game. Like,
for sure.
It can actually cost you up to like a minute of RNG, sadly.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty rough.
When you're going for PB attempts, that'd be rough for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely rough.
Doesn't help with the bitrate either, right? That's definitely the worst part too when you're trying to stream. Is 1080p? I don't think so. Mustache Girl's just gonna lower that to 480p for a second. But we're not there yet. We're still in birds for I think both of these players now. Actually, no. I think
No.
Agent has
Yeah,
one more thing. Down with the Mafia.
Yeah, Agent is gonna go down, straight down with the Mafia, and SWC is gonna try to clear DBS without actually falling and losing so much time. He's having a little bit of trouble here, but he managed to actually put it on.
Yeah, I think DBS is it's a malicious map in my opinion. It seems simple, the platforming, right? Like the actual panels and stuff look very solid, but in terms of how you actually go through, I mean, plus the Terminator, my goodness, it's definitely it's a ringer of a map for sure. It doesn't look like it, but it really does sort of throw you off sometimes. So
yeah, this guy has been an issue for runners for like a long time. Luckily, he actually got a pretty good cycle there, so he's not gonna be terminated.
Oh, for sure. Like from Metal Gear Solid 5, if any of you have played that pretty stealth-heavy game, I mean, that penguin is the worst, for sure. I have not seen a worse boss than that. Definitely surpasses Metal Gear in that aspect because it will end your run. But we are, I believe, about to get a nice message from SWC.
Hey, SWC, what's up? We have SWC sending a message to everyone.
You know, you have to have fun in the tournament at the end of the day.
This tournament is directed at having fun, so
yeah,
it is what he's doing.
Oh, interesting. We're getting a very interesting.
Agent falling down. Yeah, he's actually taking the. This would be like a intended path for.
Yeah, for sure.
For getting the bucket. It's having a little bit of trouble trying to climb this up. I'm pretty sure this plays like a little bit wonky to actually get on top. I actually don't remember because I haven't done this in so long.
Yeah, casually, no. I do the thing with the jumping on the lamp that's hanging above the Mafia. The one that SWC did earlier. That's definitely my strat as a beginner. So.
Yeah. Also the fact that Switch has such a low FPS and like also kind of like a very poor gameplay in general. There's also the fact that he cannot like use the lag button because of course not playing PC. So yeah, there are like a lot of differences that Switch cannot really keep up with PC. But...
Well, it's interesting because it looks like the lag button is always being held down on the Switch. Sadly, I mean the Switch is still beautiful though. I mean, like you get to play AHiT on a plane. Like that's honestly. That's pretty good, in my opinion. I think that's a very good trade-off. Sure, you won't break any world records on that plane, but for the most part, you'll at least have fun playing it casually. So, this is not a diss on Switch for sure. It's just different.
It is pretty sad, but it is what it is. Sadly, we actually told the devs like the discrepancies over like the timer at least, and well, it never got fixed, unfortunately. So
yeah,
it is what it is. Switch players, elite Switch players with the new rules have a chance at like trying out the game. The idea for making the new rule that Deca did for the time is so that they can actually try the speedrun in Switch. But, like, essentially, they should like switch to PC at some point because sadly this game is really unplayable to speedrun Switch.
Just a little bit. But I believe we're at the gallery now, the gallery rift.
Oh, the balloon. That's actually
not too bad.
That's a mistake that I do very often, actually. It's really annoying to do that. It's really easy to miss those balloons for some reason.
Because I believe you can, debug the game and see what the hitboxes are, right? I don't know if any of you have ever done a dive. I haven't personally. But yeah, the balloons could be very tricky because is it a square? Is it a circle? Is it nothing? It's very confusing.
But... It's actually it's more like a rectangle, like.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a big square. Like on the sides, something it's not gonna work. But this game is very notorious for having kind of like a really bad collision with objects in general, like yarn, balloons, and like objects in general and whatnot. Yeah, all hitboxes are actually pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, as we can see right now with Agent. Oh, yeah. I was going to say that Agent's throwing a potion, and I'm pretty sure it looks like at the right timing to hit Mafia without having to jump on his head, but it's. Like you said, the collision, it's not quite working, and so they're going to have to spend some extra time hitting it.
Unfortunately, we have SWC trying to... Okay, we actually got it. Pretty quickly. Doing the boop skip. Hopefully he won't mess up the ending.
Yeah, the paintings. I mean, you know, obviously we're speedrunners. We don't really have time to look at the paintings. But if you know, if we take a look at it for a second, if we come back to it once the Snatcher finishes a little cutscene, pretty fun art, honestly. Again, Hat in Time is such a beautiful game. 2D, 3D, you know, all their textures. Sure, the collisions are bad, but my goodness, it's a great game to look at for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, kind of like an interesting movement there for SWC going to the right on the stairs to get the cutscene, but it still worked out. He then grabbed the painting, but he threw the cherry.
Yeah.
And we have Agent finishing up with Done with the Mafia. He's gonna go straight to birds now. Oh, the painting's not gonna hit. Yeah, that didn't hit. Oh no. Okay, so let's see if I can...
Grabbing it's usually not a problem, but it is... The timing can always be off, right? It'll just fall through the map and you'll be very sad if that happens.
Yeah, he backed it up pretty well, actually. I thought motion was not gonna hit either, but
yeah. We go one final Snatcher. Tech smashing, of course. We have no time for that. And the Bokid signature. Oh, it's been a while since I've actually paid attention to it.
A very different signature. I actually like the Bokid signature better than the HiT signature. That's like probably the only thing that I prefer about Bokid.
Oh no, the chat's about to go aflame right now. And it would not to spoil anything. Maybe again it's hard to react, but
yeah.
SWC not getting the cherry death.
He didn't get it, but he's still safe. He's still safe. Yeah, he got the time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I feel like, you know, it's much safer to just fall off, right? I think there are a lot of people who think that jumping off is better, or, you know, doing some kind of like weird jump is better, but it's just better to fall off, as shown in the any% guide, right?
Yeah, honestly, the worst part about cherry death is just like dying and missing the time piece, because that will mean you have to redo the whole level again.
Yeah.
And that will cost you a lot of time.
A lot of time, for sure. Now here we go. Subcon for SWC. Well, after Subcon, just well now, but yeah.
This is gonna be attempting the wall slide. Well, Agent. Oh, he got caught. That was really unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just get so used to playing the level over and over again that you don't actually pay attention where the owls are.
Oh,
and so you sort of.
Oh my god, is that what you see? I can't believe... That was so close. Oh my god, we almost fell down like that. Okay.
Yeah, those treetops are not fun to come back to, so that's good.
He made it pretty well. He actually could back it out pretty well.
Pretty well. Nice one, Anu.
As though we see getting caught again. I mean, Agent getting caught again in DPS. I'm in a little bit of trouble here trying to clear the level.
Ooh, nice avoiding.
Thinking it's safe. Oh, actually taking the card. That's a new one. Oh no!
I've only had that.
I didn't even remember how fast that card went. Like that. That's how much. That's how long it's been since I actually used it.
Rode that card, yeah.
That one's so fast. Holy.
Yeah, the acceleration is insane. I don't know why it starts so slow, and it's just like, yeah, the Ferrari has nothing on that card for sure. Agent getting caught a lot. Looks like they're going for a safe, maybe just going through the line of penguins normally. So
yeah, so you see finishing up a pretty good well, honestly. Like, that was actually pretty solid. Solid stuff from SWC so far.
We will have to see the auto scroller for Agent, which definitely kills a lot of time, sadly. Because I believe there are no jumps you can do up to those top platforms, correct?
I'm pretty sure you can't get on top of here. Oh, maybe?
Oh,
wow, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're being proved wrong. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Oh, the Terminator strikes.
Okay, actually,
but checkpoint's good.
No, never mind. You have a checkpoint. I didn't even know. Oh my god, don't die. I mean, you respawn here, I think, even if you die. So.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even know you could actually do that jump. That was really interesting, honestly. So yeah, this is also kind of like the beauty from watching like new runners, because like you see stuff that you usually don't see. Also, I'm being cold right now, so I'm gonna mute 1 second. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, no problem. It'll be solo from me for a little bit. Hello, everyone. Yeah, a double termination's definitely not fun. And that's slow switch Joy-Con movement all the way to the done. Nice drawing of AHiT. I think that was a mustache or maybe a goatee. I'm not really quite sure where it was on her face. And I don't think you can grow hair on top of your nose. So, yeah, I don't know what to call that one. But yeah, SWC is finishing their round of Death Stranding for a little bit, delivering those packages, and gonna get their Cairo reward. And so, timepiece. Captured it right in midair, so that's good. They can exit. And I mean, hopefully, you know, he doesn't have his phone and his headphones on at the same time. That'd be quite confusing, actually. I believe chat is saved, though, so I would hold your breath, or wouldn't hold your breath? These phrases are always confusing. But yeah, no, this actually throws me back watching the Switch gameplay, you know? If any of you did any kind of, like, esports or any kind of tournaments back in, like, the 2000s, right? The aughts, or the naughties, if you feel so inclined to call them. You know, this is how it was, right? We just sort of filmed a TV.
Well, I came back
so,
right in time. Sorry that actually disturbed you. I'm back. He failed it. He didn't have enough height.
Interesting fruits. Yeah.
Yeah, he failed Manor Hover. Is that the second Manor Hover that we've seen so far? It failed. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not even. Oh, that's so unlucky. He's not even like. Yeah, sorry.
He sort of cleared the bridge. Yeah.
Sorry that I interrupted you. I just came back and
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Unfortunate from SWC. I'm pretty sure this is the second Manor Hover so far that we've seen in the tournament being failed. So.
Again, we won't question the physics. It just happens. It just works.
Yeah, it just works.
As Todd Howard would say.
Yeah, honestly, technical explanations, I am actually really bad at, like, explaining why a trick sometimes works, especially Manor Hover or like Cherry hovering.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Evil so far the only one who actually managed to get Manor Hover on the run.
Definitely a badge of honor I would wear if I had that for sure.
Asian actually doing a pretty interesting route for Picture Perfect. I've never seen this route before.
So definitely a bit of a homebrew route. But you'll sort of have to homebrew everything if you're playing on the Switch. There's definitely some things that don't work, and so things will have to switch around. Oh, that music note.
Okay, yeah, you got it. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea what any other difference is besides the timer and like the lack of luck button are there in, and also the lack of boob are there in the Switch. There's probably way more differences that we probably don't know, just because
yeah,
most players don't actually have the Switch version.
So yeah, I know you stated that you don't necessarily know every like technical thing, so don't feel bad if you like don't know the answer. I'm actually just wondering it myself, because I remember when you and Flare Bear did the Hat in Time race back in, was it GDQ 2020, AGDQ I believe?
Yeah, GDQ 2020.
You guys used changing the languages to make it lag?
Yeah, that was the old method of lagging the game. Pretty much before it had like.
I wonder if that works on Switch. If anyone's ever tried it.
It actually works on Switch, but
okay.
As you can probably guess, changing languages takes like 10 seconds until like the thing lags. The thing probably takes you back. I think that's the case. I think it actually takes like a real long time to lag back, and that will actually throw you off really hard.
Yeah.
Oh, Doka did it during GDQ. Okay.
Oh.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can definitely lag in the Switch, but
the time loss might not be worth it from what it sounds like.
It's definitely not worth it, and I'm pretty sure like stuff like lagging in Yakuza will actually eventually lose so much time just because of how lagging Yakuza is and how the Switch handles this whole game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean, Yakuza is bad enough, right? As good of our PCs as we have, like it can still lag in certain areas if it's loading like every train, every entity.
Yeah, even for the PC version, Yakuza is like the laggiest. Actually, yeah, I was saying Yakuza is the laggiest world.
Laggiest, yeah.
Coming like really close behind is probably the Cruise chapter.
Oh yes, so the DLC, which makes sense. They would sort of want to build out the worlds and make them more grand than like the small, small in quotes mafia towns. So that kind of makes sense. But at least Yakuza's broken. We can get some timepieces real quick towards the end, right? That
Yep,
makes it fun
indeed.
for sure.
That is a good part of Yakuza.
I
Thankfully.
mean, that's Yakuza honestly made me speedrun. I tried speedrunning around 1.0, I want to say, when the finale skip was still a thing, right? You would just run along the roof all the way to Mustache Girl. That's kind of archaic, right? But seeing boot clip is honestly like one of the best parts, I feel like, of Hat in Time. And lag clipping now is really interesting. And so super interesting run. I feel like this is such a good game to really get into running because, even if you're just like sub 2 hours or whatever, at least you know the route, at least you can get some movement down, but I believe we have murder route. I'm sure a different murder route than we're used than
Yeah,
what we're used to.
definitely a different murderer. He's doing like the normal actually murderer. Because I don't know, I don't know if they can do the totally quick kill on Switch. Honestly,
Oh yeah.
that is something that I have no idea about. But yeah, Agent is really far behind right now. Unfortunately, SWC is probably like, I don't know. I I dare to say he's like probably more than 5 minutes ahead right now.
Granted, if you weren't here when and who stated this when Doka stated this, sorry, a lot of a lot of statements of statements. The switch time is 3 minutes removed, correct, because of all that loading time and whatnot. Yeah, so still behind, but definitely not as big as it really looks. It's just purely the Switch hardware and software, I guess, in tandem, sort of just making things slow.
Yeah, honestly, not only that, but also like difference in skill, pretty much. Like it's a problem because SWC like knows the route actually pretty well. It seems. Like he's actually doing pretty well right now. He's doing really solid gameplay for a race.
And yeah, you said Agent hasn't completed a full any percent run, correct?
Yeah, well, at least he doesn't have a. They don't have.
Submission.
Yeah, they don't have a submitter one.
Gotcha.
Oh, let me see. I was in trouble with the cherries. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh.
Is that gonna work? No, that was so far away.
It doesn't. Oh.
Well, there we
Just
go.
have to get one more cherry.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes and 31 seconds. 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
For the whole run. Like, pretty much at the very end of the run, you subtract 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Which doesn't really account for, like, the entirety of the time loss, but it makes running the Switch a little bit more viable than it is already.
Yeah.
Right, and you actually got the quick kill. Good
Yeah,
stuff,
very good
man.
quick kill.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's pretty much impossible to cover like all the differences in loadings for Switch. There's really like no way for verifiers to actually go insane, like looking every level by level and like subtracting like all the time that possibly got lost from the loadings. Like it's literally impossible.
And like you stated, if you just want to speedrun it for fun, don't really, you just want to focus on your own time, feel free to do it on whatever platform, right? Switch, whatever. But yeah, the competitive players are definitely on PC just because it's the most optimized. So.
Yeah, not only the most optimized, but like is a version that actually works the best, pretty much.
Oh yes, down patching as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also the difference that you can play on 2.1 in PC, while Switch and like any other consoles cannot really do that. They don't really support going back in patches. That's all we see actually doing pretty well on this GB. Honestly, this is actually pretty solid.
Yeah.
He's playing really solid gameplay for actually saying that he wasn't rusted a couple days ago in the chat.
I believe their PB is like a 42 SWC.
I think
from what I remember.
42, yeah. I remember correctly.
Golden Vault will be done.
SWC definitely a good pace. I don't even know if he is on PB pace right now, but he's definitely on a pretty solid one so far.
Yeah. I don't think they've missed any big tricks or anything. The quick kills were there for Toilet of Doom. I don't remember if Mafia was a quick kill. I believe it wasn't.
No,
Or might have been.
he actually didn't do Mafia quick kill. You're right.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. I was reading the chat that yes.
Oh
Unfortunately.
no, you're good. You're good.
Unfortunately, Switch is the only version that has DLCs right now. They are working on putting DLCs for PS4 and Xbox, but I don't know how much they're gonna take to put DLC to them. But so far, Switch is the only version that has DLC to speedrun or to try this game if you want to speedrun it on the Switch. Though I really don't recommend to buy the Switch version, honestly. Just get a decent PC and buy the PC version, it's way better. Alright. Did it save there? Waiting a little bit.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good rifts. Actually, they're both in rifts, just, you know, very different rifts at different times.
Yeah, they're both in different rifts.
Okay. I believe Agent will be going with the safe route, you know,
Agent going for
not really.
the safe route for the intended way. Get on top of the balloons, to get into the balloons, I mean. And oh, he got baited by the platforms. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Agent, I think that we're seeing a little bit of frustration in Agent. Using the camera zoom up, or I don't even know what it's called. Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Those moving platforms.
Oh no. Wait, he didn't fall. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was interesting.
Oh, we're trying to save it.
Okay, well, he's gone. Oh, right, he actually got the checkpoint before, so.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
These moving platforms, you know, when they switch directions, right, when the acceleration definitely goes the other way, actually it'd be, you know, it's kind of confusing, right, because then you vault onto a non-existent space and you find yourself very sad in terms of trying to get back.
Definitely. See, SWC going for the very beginner here on Mafia route. Yeah, this is.
Oh wow, yeah.
This is a pretty. Well, this was like the intro of like the very old Finland Mafia route that we used to do in 1.0, which is I'm pretty sure it's the route that it's shown in the beginner route. The beginner route, I mean, sorry.
I think it's like slightly out of order. I'm trying to remember all the faucets.
I don't remember because I haven't touched that in so long.
Well, because I believe you get those faucets all the way out there first. That SWC just did, but then you die at the very end right before this faucet that they're currently on. I think that's the beginner any percent route because that's the one I followed. And so I think it's just a different order, you know, and what they're comfortable with.
Yeah, this is a route that I honestly haven't seen this route before. That was actually pretty interesting. I think Avatar or Fluffy did this route in the last round that was streamed, but I'm not entirely sure that it was that. Oh, okay, yeah, Avatar. It was Avatar then. Yeah, that was the same route, which is the one showed in the beginner friendly guide.
Oh, I guess I'm the one who's doing things out of order. I clearly have my own reality that I'm living in terms of how to do the process.
Mafia has like so many different routes. Like it's actually like you can choose like a lot of different routes. Of course, some faster than others, but
yeah.
Right. You're gonna see SWC getting into the Zara wall. Agent is actually going into ZO. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can do loop skip on the Switch, though it's probably much more difficult.
Ooh, yeah, just stuck in the bag. I believe tree skip used to be the norm, correct?
Do you have the? Oh yeah, Switch doesn't have the emote, because they don't have the. I forgot. Yeah, you're right. Wow. So yeah, okay. Switch is really unfortunately, but that's what it is.
I mean, I'm wondering if the old tree skip works on Switch.
Which one?
But
yeah, the old one works. The old one
okay, it's just super difficult, right? So no, I would not want to do that.
Beginner Hiram is a video you made and you didn't remember the route. Okay, that's actually.
Oh.
Good job, Yoshi. Good job. All right.
Definitely getting a lot of nostalgia and throwback in this tournament. We're trying to remember old routes and old videos and whatnot. It's definitely an eye opener for some of us.
All right. We'll see if SWC. I don't think he's gonna have much trouble with this. He should definitely nail it first round. Alright.
Want some good boosts here.
So yeah, take the safe.
Beautiful.
The safe slide. Yeah, he's oh no, the bonk. Okay, yeah, he's actually fine. He's actually fine. He's fine because like the rest of the was actually pretty good.
Yeah. He even had time to stop by the table to grab a snack and smack her head against the table and grab the timepiece at the end. So very clutch for sure from SWC at the end there.
Alright. Going into the lab and then we are heading straight into Nyakusa. Well, Agent is carrying the painting to the fire pit. Alright. We'll see if
they notice. Yeah.
We'll see if SWC does. I think it's probably gonna do the normal ride. Okay. Well, that's an interesting. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't.
Yeah.
I guess this is like the beginner route for this.
Mm-hmm.
It's been so. Oh my God! No!
Oh.
What just happened? Oh, that's so unfortunate. He went like in between the two cogs. That was so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Alright. We have a second chance. Okay, he's
good.
just taking the middle now.
No checkpoint, so hopefully.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Okay.
Alright.
So it all worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. I managed to get the timepiece, which is what matters. And not die in the process like me or
Yes.
that I've done in the past.
Yeah, it's a dastardly little rift for sure. It seems so simple, and then you get thrown off, quite literally, not just
it's
mentally.
It's honestly such an easy rift to actually choke and lose like multiple seconds, because like one fall down, if you don't take the second checkpoint, you really just like lose so much time, because you go back all the way to the beginning pretty much.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just safer to pass by that lamppost and go, I'm just making sure that I don't, hate my not choosing to.
Oh, nice bonk. That's all you see. Pretty cool. Alright. And
Oh, we should definitely have like a stat counter of like how many bonks there have been in this tournament. That would be a really interesting stat to keep track of.
honestly, yeah.
Probably a high number.
I didn't think about that. Now I'm so sad I didn't think about that. I should have done from that.
It's alright. Next tournament.
I should have done like a counter for how many mana hovers there are like that were felled in the tournament, and also how many bonks there were.
Oh yeah. We'll have a bonk badge counter.
Yeah,
And most bonks will print out a nice little bonk badge stitching and give it to the most bonk player. That'd be a fun prize, I think.
yeah, we should have done a bingo for tournaments too. That would have been pretty fun.
Yeah.
But well, for the next tournament we might have more stuff. Who knows?
Hmm? I mean, graphics. I feel like we've got that locked down.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think SWC is on PvP pace right now, but he is on like pretty good pace for at least a 45 or 46. Going for the old book method here. This actually throws me back like a year ago.
Oh, it's so dark. Can't even see.
Yeah, I actually can't even see. Oh my goodness. I can't barely see. Alright, okay, got the boop. Easy peasy. Straight into the manhole. Alright. I don't think we've seen SWC use lag button at all. I don't think he actually have it set it up. Or maybe.
Oh, okay. So opting for no lag warps or anything.
Yeah. I don't think he's using lag head lag, or he's using any lag tricks at all.
Oh, unlucky text box Skyrim conversation with the fire spirit right there before burning their painting.
Yeah.
But it's all complete. It's all good. Oh, that was an unlucky train for SWC. Recovers, almost recovers. Oh, this is like hopscotch right now with these trains. Just jumping all over the place. Save though in the end. I mean, that's what matters. The worst thing you can really get is get warped to that totally incorrect place where you just get hit by a train and you're warped all the way down to I'm forgetting the checkpoint name or the sort of the location.
Which checkpoint, sorry?
Yeah, no, when you're getting out of the manhole level, and then ice hatting out, and you're trying to land on those trains to get to the 2 timepieces on like Pink Paw, I believe.
Oh,
and
yeah.
If you get hit by a train, you get reset in a totally completely wrong place. But totally saved. SWC did some nice hopscotching to get onto the right train there, so we're all good.
Oh, you're also good. Oh, why did I... Oops. Put that in the wrong channel. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, we have another race coming up in also 15 minutes, so...
Ooh, the Roomby almost escaping. Catches at the end, though. SWC is pretty close to the end of the run here. But don't be fooled, again, as a reminder, the switch time is removed by about 3.5 minutes, and so while they are a bit behind, even with that time, it's not as bad as it looks for sure, because again, switch is definitely a casual way to play hand time, definitely not the speedrun console.
Definitely it's better for the casual player to play on the Switch. And even then, like the console lags so much.
Yeah.
It's not really the console that cannot handle the game. It's more like the game is not really optimized for the console. Oh my god, it's obviously almost falling there, but making it to the Roomba. Alright, easy peasy, and on the way to finale.
You're just taking a little bit of a dive, a little bit of a swim, just chilling out, Again, well is my worst level for sure. It's my most inconsistent for some reason, though I feel for Agent 100%.
Yeah, unfortunately for Agent, he's having so much trouble right now, and it will be hard for SWC to lose this at this point. Like, it will be nearly impossible unless like he crashes like 7 times on like and
onto the finale.
Mustache
Girls section.
SWC is going into the finale. I don't think they're honestly in PvPs because it will need a real good finale for them to actually be.
Oh yeah.
He can get a pretty decent time.
Something about Well, I don't know. It's really interesting. I actually fear Well way more than CTR now. Like it's that bad for me. It's sort of like a waking nightmare every time I have to be in that well. Almost like a Silence of the Lambs type feeling where you're stuck there. And it's like, how do I get out of here?
Yeah, I don't know if he went for Rift token or not. I wasn't entirely sure, but I think he actually grabbed one.
Gonna cash that in.
Practicing for the all Rifts category.
Oh yes, all Rifts.
Yeah, that is a Rift token. I know it's not a yarn, but I wasn't entirely sure if he grabbed it or not. It was pretty interesting. SWC stopping to hear our man Dominion say.
Gotta stop and smell the roses for sure.
The famous phrase. Alright. SWC is not taking damage, actually taking it safe. I don't think he does Lapsy either, so he's gonna take it. Oh, he's gonna take it safe through the entirety of Finale. Entirety of the Gauntlet at least. Oh, never mind. He took damage here.
Does a random damage boost, yeah. Just sort of picks and chooses.
Never mind
that. Maybe SWC has certain locations at which they want to take damage that they're used to, so that they can skip the void entirely when fighting Mustache Girl. That bird didn't look intentional, but I guess we'll see if that. Hey, maybe I'll be proved wrong.
That didn't look intentional at all. But...
Yep, not opting for the health, so clearly, taking damage on purpose. Or maybe just to save, not really wasting any time grabbing those heart pawns or those heart things either, so.
Oh my goodness, okay, that That was so close. I thought he was actually gonna go down, but so far so good for SWC. Actually,
Yeah, makes it through the wall, clears it.
pretty safe finale so far. Let's see, double jump on the left side, vest side. Can't put it wrong. Right. So far, actually, very good for SWC in this combo. Couple mistakes.
Oh, the movement is great, yeah.
Couple mistakes, but pretty good. Oh my. Okay. Okay.
Those balloons.
That was interesting. All right.
They made a song after him for a reason. But we're coming up here. We're about to find Mustache Girl.
All right, and we are at the end of the level. I can get through here. I'm no stunt owl. Alright, we have also another match coming up in 10 minutes. We have Casserole versus Singular Pretzel. Unfortunately, we won't be finishing up this race because SWC is obviously the winner by far by now. The reason we're not gonna be finishing up this race is because we have like 3 or 4 more races back to back, and we have really little time to actually squeeze all of it, and we wanted to stream like or try to stream at least all of them. So
yeah,
yeah. I think we have,
and
like,
also,
4 races
oh, sorry,
in a
go
row
ahead.
that I'm trying to stream. We have now in 10 minutes another race. We have in an hour another race. Oh, never mind. In an hour it's not gonna be streamed. But in 2 hours we have Cheese versus Dynamite. And then in another hour we have Luck versus Headstrong. And also Emoji versus FMO.
Ooh. Okay, so we're sort of moving up into sort of a different tier. Not to say that, you know, these runners aren't up to their speed, you know, when trying to conquer this game, but
FMO is gonna be streaming on my channel because Headstrong and Luck are gonna be streaming on his channel. But I'm gonna be streaming FMO and Emoji Maker in my channel. And FMO is gonna be pretty much the first top player to be streamed in the tournament. At least the top 6. I think she's top 5 or 4 right now.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Feel
6?
free to.
Okay.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. So anyway, it'll be on your channel. Where can we find your channel?
Well, my channel is pretty much twitch.tv/enhu, so yeah, it's not gonna be very hard to find me. I'm also gonna,
Check out that channel, guys. Check out that channel.
I can speak. I'm also gonna drop a link on the tournament announcement, so yeah, make sure to check that too. Alright. Oh no, it's WC missing that double, but it's fine.
Yep.
She's on the floor. I love Mustache Girl. This fight is honestly so good and fun. My goodness.
Collisions. We love it.
Yeah, Mustache Girl is a flawless boss. Yeah, unfortunately, Ancient, we want to showcase as many races as we can, and it's gonna take a while. I'm so sorry. It's gonna take a while for you to finish the race here. So I apologize for this in advance, but you can finish it off stream if you want. But SWC is definitely gonna take the win here. It's gonna be. Oh my god! I can't believe that we were. Yeah, I can't believe that potion actually did.
Oh, yeah. Again, the bitrate, as I hinted to. Oh. You know, SOEC is getting a lot of good hits. I think you were talking about something else, but oh wow, yeah, that was a really good finish. But yeah, they got a triple hit, I believe, right before the void, and so that was definitely a nice combo to get.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we have SWC finishing up with a 6-minute finale and a 44-17. Never mind, 44-16.97.
44-16, wow. Hey, we round down here. We round down here in the speedrunning community.
Alright, congratulations for SOEC for taking the win. He's gonna be advancing through the winners bracket to face, I think, against Every right now. He's gonna be facing Every.
Ooh, okay.
the top 6 in the tournament.
Yeah.
So, yeah, congratulations to him, GG. Yeah, you were actually pretty close to PV. SLC was actually pretty close to it.
Ooh.
Alright,
Yeah, you know, you can practice quite a bit, you know, but once the pressure's on, you know, you got one shot, right? So it's really important to really go for the things that you know and don't risk too much, right? Because you want to finish, you know, for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna take like at least close to an hour for Agent to finish. So yeah, we can't afford that time, especially on early rounds. I'm so sorry because we have so many matches going on. We want to showcase as many people as we can, and yeah, I'm trying to aim to at least stream like each of the players once. It's gonna be hard, but like that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah,
we want to conclude everyone. So, but honestly, applause for Agent. I mean, trying to run on Switch, it's a feat in itself.
Yeah,
sure, you won't get the best times, but
it's definitely a feat in itself, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations to the players. I apologize for Agent in advance.